pulled within 6. And then what happened after that? A couple of tough turnovers. You know, take us through that the point where you guys had kind of pulled back into the game.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, you got it.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember all of the game right now. I still have to process it. I know towards the end, I definitely had a couple bad turnovers and a couple bad shots, and I have to take accountability for that and take better care of the ball. But yeah, I know we cut it in, and yeah, I know I had some bad mistakes going in. But honestly, I really don't remember the end of the game right now. I still need a minute.
Are you glad you don't have to deal with Sarah Williams anymore this year?
Well, I mean, we still have the Big Ten tournament, so who knows?
Amaya, there was a moment at the end of the game where Coach Pete kind of pulled you to the side. You guys were down, I think, 14 with 20 seconds to go, but she was still drawing up something on the whiteboard. What does it say about her mentality about coaching until the final whistle?
Yeah, it just shows that no matter what, she's not going to give up. And then that translates to us. Like, at the end of the game in the huddles, we were like, I don't care if there's 10 seconds left. We're going to give it our all. And Donnie P, she doesn't care. There's always a find a way mentality. We always have to keep fighting no matter the circumstance.
What's the key to getting to the point where you guys are defending without fouling? You guys sent Rutgers to the line a whole bunch the other night, and tonight they had 26, I think, free throw attempts.
Yeah.
I think just staying together and making sure that we're helping each other no matter what, and obviously some positions need a little bit more help, and so that's just something we're working on. And since we have 2 people that are, again, big impacts, just kind of figuring out how to work together now is important for us.
You good? All
I
right,
have a
thanks.
question,
Oh, go ahead.
What are you guys doing to prepare for Iowa?
Well, we still have Nebraska first, so
Yeah.
you can ask me after that game.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Who got all those Gopher bucks?
I just collected them.
Oh, right. No, mine's always goofy. She's funny.
That's just what? Oh, yeah. Cheese yours. I got that.
Yeah, well, she just, it's like, they need her, you know? And you know, if Grace can't go and get 3 fouls in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, and it's like hard for them to come back.
I think they fight back within 6 and then consecutive turnovers. And then you augment the second one by intentional foul.
Oh, right. The foul. Have 3 more.
Oh, thank you.
All right, everybody got Coach Blitz away here. As soon as she gets settled in, we'll start with an open statement and then open up for questions.
Well, certainly a tough game for us, learning how to play without 2 starters, and I thought we battled better in the second half, defended a lot better, a lot more active. So, got a long ways to go in terms of figuring out how to do little things well, but hopefully we can take away some of the good things that we did, especially defensively in the second half, and kind of build on those.
Questions?
Coach, what are some of the small things that you're learning about your team as you guys battle without 2 key players?
Well, I think we'll learn and we'll grow, but we gotta do a better job, obviously finishing plays. We gave up 16 offensive rebounds, so it's really, really tough for us, couple them in some free throw scenarios, and certainly really challenging, and thought we did a better job of that later in the game, so I think we're capable of doing that, but boy, you have to be intentional about finding the right kids and keeping them off the glass, so I think that's gonna be really important for us. I think we lost our cool in some of the situations, and we lost some of our composure, which we really haven't done that this year, and so we've got to get back to finding where that's at. And so, frustration can't lead to losing that poise that you need to have, and we lost that for stretches. So, we'll continue to grow and improve, and I think our kids want to do that. I know they want to do that. We just have to continue to work and get better at it.
Sophie played just the other day. Was there an injury in practice, or has it been a lingering thing?
Yeah,
for
kind
her?
of a lingering thing that in the game she kind of came out and toughed it out, but it's going to continue to reevaluate, but kind of a tough break for us.
Down 19, you finished the third doing 10-0, and really the last 2 minutes of the quarter, get within 6, then consecutive turnovers. In your mind, was that kind of the turning point?
Well, I think ultimately you can't dig yourself a hole in the first place in the first half, and I thought came out in the third quarter and played pretty well early on, and then lost an assignment and didn't get out to a shooter and gave up a 3, and so I think again you can't compound errors, you can't compound mistakes, whether it's a mistake on the defensive end, then a mistake on the offensive end. You've got to really be as disciplined as you can be, and then obviously with being in new roles and new not necessarily positions, but new roles, I think more than anything, that's going to take a little bit to get to that point.
You talked a little bit about it after the Rutgers game, but just defending without fouling.
Yeah, we didn't do that very well, did we? We didn't. We just and we fouled, and we got away from that. That was one thing that we were really good at in a lot of games, and we were not good at that today.
Is that just because people are doing new things, or?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to answer that until we watch it and try to evaluate that. I don't know why.
Are you glad not to be done? Are you glad to be done with Sarah Williams?
Yeah, she's a very talented kid. I mean, 8 offensive rebounds that's very, very impressive. You know, everything else, 30 points, yeah, but 8 offensive rebounds is really, really impressive. She's a very, very talented young lady, makes it really difficult, puts a lot of pressure on you. And with having her at the rim, puts a lot of pressure on your defense. Getting her out of the lane is something that's really hard to do unless you can shoot it out there or you're engaging your kids in some ball screen kind of scenarios. So, yeah, she's a great player.
Coach, with about 20 seconds remaining in the game, you guys were down 14, but you pulled Amaya over. You drew up something on the whiteboard. What do you hope your team learns from you, just in terms of never giving up and playing to the final whistle?
Yeah, I think ultimately we had a choice to make at that point in time. We want to call a timeout and run an action, but we're pretty limited, and G's on the bench at that point in time too. And so, you know, we decided that our best option was really to try to attack quickly and get her into some space and create an action that gave her some of those opportunities. And I thought as the game wore on, she became, you know, and not necessarily that she wasn't aggressive before, but aggressive in a little different way. And so that's good. We need her to do that. We need that out of her.
Any more? Thanks, guys.